22-year-old Danny Guyse lived in Pittsburgh, California in 2000. He was a talented young hairdresser and was about to start a new job as a custodian at Pittsburgh Unified School District. Sadly, he would never start his new job. On September 27, 2000, Pittsburgh police received a 911 call. A man had been shot while sitting in his car. The victim was Danny Guyse. He was taken to Sutter Delta Medical Center, where he passed away due to his injuries less than an hour later. The only lead investigators had at the time was that the attacker possibly fled a crime scene in a light-colored Ford Mustang. Investigators have spent the last 20 years looking into numerous persons of interest and suspects. A break in the case finally came in 2019. Investigators identified Piattesini as a possible suspect. They have not yet said what led them to him. Investigators secured a search warrant and obtained new evidence in connection to the case. In 2021, investigators believed they had enough evidence to convict Tessini for taking the life of Danny. In February 2021, 45-year-old Tessini was arrested at his home in Alcove, California. He was not just arrested for taking the life of Danny, but also a man by the name of Kenneth Brown Jr. He is currently jailed at a Martinez detention facility on a $10 million bond. Investigators have not yet said what the motive for the crime is. A picture of Tessini has also not yet been made public. There is not really a lot of information about a Kenneth Brown Jr. case. I could only find that it took place on January 4, 2000.
49-year-old Suzanne Morphew lived in Colorado in 2020 with her husband Barry Morphew and their two daughters, Mallory and Macy. On May 10th, Suzanne went for a bike ride near Maysville, Colorado. When she did not return home, her neighbor reported her as missing to the police. The only thing that was found in the wooded area Suzanne went biking was her bike, but there was no sign of her. Barry posted an emotional plea on Facebook shortly after her disappearance on May 17th, saying he would do whatever it takes to get her back. Oh, Suzanne, if anyone is out there and can hear this, that has you, please, we'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you, we miss you, your girls need you. No questions asked. However much they want, I will do whatever it takes to get you back. Honey, I love you. I want you back so bad. Over 70 investigators from multiple agencies worked the case. They conducted 400-plus interviews, conducted 135 search warrants, and followed up on over 1,400 tips. Despite the case going cold at one point, investigators now finally have their man. On May 5, 2021, Barry Morphew was arrested in connection to the case. He was also charged with tampering of evidence and attempting to influence a public servant. Barry is being held at the Chaffee County Detention Facility without bond. According to Chaffee County Sheriff John Speasy, they have enough evidence that Barry took his wife's life even though her body has not been found. Officials unfortunately cannot discuss what led them to charge Barry nor give a motive for the crime. John also had this to say: "Today is not the day for celebration, nor does it mark the end of this investigation. Rather, it's a next step in this very difficult yet very important journey as we seek justice for Suzanne and her family." He thanked the FBI, Colorado's Bureau of Investigation, and the Office of 11th Judicial District Attorney Linda Stanley for their roles in breaking the case. Suzanne's sister thanked law enforcement and said that she is very grateful. "Today, justice is beginning for my sister. It's been a journey that no one ever imagines that they'll take. Some of the things we do know is that Barry was at a hotel in Broomfield, Colorado on the day his wife disappeared. He mysteriously left the room reeking of chlorine and covered in wet towels. Barry sold off the home he and Suzanne shared for over $1 million. A few weeks after Suzanne disappeared, he bought a 2-acre plot in Salida, Colorado, then sold it in February 2021. In November of 2020, a search was done at the plot after Suzanne's brother Andrew paid $18,000 for the search. Cadaver dogs were used and they did pick up the scent of human remains. District Attorney Linda Stanley also played an integral part of getting the case to the point it is in now. This is what she had to say. Today is all about Suzanne, and it's about her family, and it's about all the individuals that knew her and loved her and cared about her. So far, these are the only details made available to the public, but for now, it seems the person responsible is behind bars.
Oh, Suzanne, if anyone is out there that can hear this, that has you, please, we'll do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you, we miss you, your girls need you. No questions asked. However much they want, I will do whatever it takes to get you back. Honey, I love you, and I want you back so bad.
Put it on record, Barry, right now. If people think that you did it, what would you tell them?
Absolutely not. I love my wife. I would never hurt my wife. She is the light of my and my daughter's lives.